Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has playoff action coming your way. It's Lehigh Valley taking on Lehigh Valley. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Let's take a look at the bracket now. Singy, what can we expect from Team Cuba?
Well, historically, Cuba has played small ball in tournament play. They're going to bunt. They'll put pressure on you. That's just always been the style for the Cuban national team, even when they've had some of the great sluggers in the world.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher in this game, Sam Aldegheri. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Got him. 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Alexei Ramirez. Ball. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Alfredo Despaigne.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. The throw to third. Tag safe. He's into third on the wild pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound in this one, Yosemar Kosin. Sean Figgins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 21, Wally Joyner.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Batting third, the center fielder.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Here's Trout. Trout in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And it's second. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late.
Ouch. That one got him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Garrett Anderson. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Pepe tosses to first. And that is out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. Ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 3-run homer, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yohan Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Lucas Ramirez. Ramirez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-2. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The relay throw. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out. So, hey, whatever works, I guess. Welcome back. It's the World Baseball Classic semifinals here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. Stepping in, number 20.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
Caught him looking for the K.
That is good. The first baseman, Ariel Martinez.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Aldegari, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Barrett in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Stays alive. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus.
Throws to first. That's the inning. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Darian Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Fought off foul. It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe, 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
That one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Sean Figgins now at the plate.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. And foul ball. This one in the air, right field. On the move. Got a good jump on it. Tracks it down. Both runners tagging. Tag, but he's in there.
Now batting for Lehigh Valley, the first baseman, number 21, Wally Joyner.
Line drive. Snags it on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Pedro Santos on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Trout stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
Ball 2.
He was late there, strike 1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
That is the inning. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Here's the catcher, Omar Hernandez.
Now,
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
the second baseman, Giddy Cafe.
Swings through that one. 0-1. There's the strike. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Back to the top of the order now. And next is the designated hitter, Santos.
Ball 1.
On the ground to third. And that'll do it. They're moving on.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-0 the final in this one.